Alright, welcome back. I just got a nice 6 hours of sleep, and it's time for some more Prosperous Universe. We are on part 8 now, I think, about. And, right, so I was refining some fuel, and then I set a second job to go, and that is 62% done. I got 100 units of slower than light fuel, which I am able to sell, and I will have 9 units of Gallerite rock coming up pretty fast. I'm going to look over here at my commodity exchange, and my Gallerite rock, which is going to be a, let's see, what category would that fall under? I think how I can find that out is if I go to construct, and then I look at infrastructure, and then I go over to maybe resources, extractor. Okay, so it's going to be a mineral, or mineral. And minerals, here we go. Okay, so Gallerite rock is currently going for 160 CIS, and that will be done in 3 hours and 20 minutes. So I don't have any money to get anything else here, and in 3 to 4 hours we'll be done. So I think I'm gonna set a new order for some more Gallerite rock. That is very lucrative, and I do have enough fuel to get to the nearest commodity exchange, and I'm guessing there's going to be at least some kind of demand for Gallerite rock and slower than light fuel. So I'm going to put in a new order for Gallerite rock. You just mine it, there's no template other than that. It's a primary resource, and let's see, if I put it to, it'll take 3 days. Well, you don't get rewarded for doing bigger batches. So let's do a 1, just so we get more in 16 hours. And then we have the option to go do that. And then it could be that, okay, actually, we can add that as a recurring order. I wonder if I can just go to this order. No, I can't seem to do that. Okay, so I'll just put a new order. And instead of doing 5, I'll just put an order size of 1, but recurring, so that we constantly have an income of Gallerite rock. And then I should be able to just queue that recurring. And then I will do the same thing with the slower than light fuel. I will come over here, and we already have the production template. There's 2 ways we can produce it. Ammonia is something let's see, we do have ammonia here. So extractor, we don't have a, oh my goodness, what was it called? This is a collector. We don't have a collector, which means we can't actually get ammonia for ourselves, and we don't have a lot of ammonia left. So, but either way, it takes 1 ammonia, so that doesn't really change anything. We do produce our own Gallerite. Now, NAB is sodium borohydride, and we seem to be out of that. So in that case, I will just go with helium. And we have, or hydrogen. Sorry, bad at chemistry. And we have plenty of hydrogen left. So I will use this formula. Once again, I'll just do 1 because we don't get rewarded for many. And I will make it a recurring order and queue it. So now, even if I don't come back on the game for a while, I will have a bunch of slower than light fuel and Gallerite rock waiting for me, but not a ton because I don't have ammonia. So since ammonia is actually our bottleneck for fuel, let's see how much ammonia costs. Because if we can get ammonia for a low cost, like, I mean, honestly, anything less than, I think, 12.9 or whatever, slower than light fuel. Since actually slower than light fuel and Gallerite are our main products, and I don't think we're, wait, hold on. If we do a new order, yeah, okay, so actually Gallerite we're going to be using for the slower than light fuel, and it's probably better to just sell the fuel because the value of the Gallerite composed into the fuel is probably higher than just selling it on its own. I don't know what that's called. I wasn't a finance major, but I'm pretty sure that's a thing. And so I'll just sell the slower than light fuel. And in that case, I just want to see the commodity exchange price, which is CXPC, and then SF. And then I should be able to just put that. Oh, maybe not. Oh, SF dot IC1, because man, I'm learning this quick. IC1 is the commodity exchange range we're going to be selling at, so that's what matters. So now I can see this. Oh, hold on, wasn't sure on the right screen. Okay, now I can see this candlestick chart of the price. If I'm really just interested in the last 7 days or so. No. Okay, so it's been a lot cheaper for some reason. I wonder why that was. That'd be interesting to look for patterns in like the government policy in the system to see if like any rules were changed or any like taxes or fees were changed around this time that would have caused this dip, because there's no war in this game, so that's not what caused it. There could have been like piracy or something, but it'd be interesting what caused a significant decrease in fuel. It could be like an influx of new players mining the materials, or I don't know, whatever causes fuel prices to go down in the real world. But anyway, the point is, we've got 16.5 is the cost for slower than light fuel, which is, let's see, yesterday, I thought it was 12. Was that? Let's see. FF, let's see what faster than light fuel is going for. Oh, that jumped. Because I could have sworn the slower than light fuel cost. Well, honestly, we should probably have the candlestick charts up for both because we are fuel engineers. So if I go around the exchange price, sorry, slower than light, IC1. Oh, I'm having a little bit of a loading error. We'll see how the stream does. Anyway, so if it's anything less than 15.9 and minus the price of the fuel the fuel and the other expenses of getting the or sorry, whatever, not 15.9 but 16 or whatever the slower than light fuel was, minus the cost of getting into the exchange and selling it, then we're making a profit. So I would be willing to bet that we can get ammonia for a lot cheaper than that. So ammonia is a type of gas. So if we go over to the commodity exchange, look what gas is, and we're loading. I wonder what it's going to cost. Oh, here we go. We got our connection back. So ammonia, the ask amount is 110 and the bid amount is 93. So I need to learn what the dynamic is between the ask amount and the bid amount. I think it's like, in order to get it quickly, if you want it immediately, you pay at the ask amount. If you are willing to wait for a little bit, then you can just put the bid amount and eventually somebody will come down to you. So it's basically a game of chicken. That's how it works. Like, you're just sitting there, you're queuing orders, and then based on how desperate people are to sell or buy, they'll come down or go up. I'm guessing that's how the dynamic works. So ammonia is quite expensive, but 110, let's see, let's do the math real quick. So if we're trying to produce, wait, hold on. Okay, this is actually where that chart of the supply chain stuff would be really helpful, but fortunately I don't really need it because I can just come over here to new order and check the formula. So the formula is one ammonia gets you 100 slower than light fuel. So per unit of slower than light fuel, this is actually 1.1 CIS. So whether we come up or not, like, that's definitely worth it because we can produce a lot of slower than light fuel. So then the only question is, how much is it going to cost to get the ships there? If I wanted to sell 100 units of slower than light fuel, based on this, and this seems like a pretty good price, because again, I want to say it was 12 yesterday. It would be 1500 CIS. Now 1500 CIS is like a 50th. It's like 2% of my total net income, so that's like pretty good. That's quite a bit of money. So as long as the fuel price is less than like 1,000, honestly, to get over there and sell it, then that's pretty good. But we should also be keeping in mind, like, I don't really know how much I'm expected to bring on a given like trade run. So a good way to do that would probably be to check just like how big my ships are. So if I look at one of my ships, I have a cargo of 500 cubic meters. If I go over to slower than light fuel, why? Oh my god, can you like load, please? Been loading literally forever. Come on, buddy. Keep up. If I go over to slower than light fuel, here we go, info. MAT, okay, so you type in MAT and then the ticker. The volume is 0.06 cubic meters. So let me do some quick math real quick. I have a capacity of, oh wait, all right, this is just linear, this is just simple math. So 500 cubic meters is my capacity. The weight shouldn't really matter because it's in space. I mean, as long as we can get into space, I suppose. So that's how expensive the launch rocket is going to be. But if we have like a future ship, I don't know, I feel like that's probably diminishing. So it's 100 times 100. So like roughly 8,000 units. I don't even have anywhere close to that. So all right, I need to like up my clock speed a little bit. I've been up for like 2 hours now. Okay, so 8,000 units, and then I have currently 100, so 80 times. 40 times. So in order to get what I could actually carry on one of those ships, I'm currently producing 2 of those. It's gonna be 40 times however long it takes. So if I were to put in a new order, I can actually test this right now. I don't have to guess. So if I wanted to produce slower than light fuel and I wanted to get 20, it would take 4 days. So it's going to take about a week in real life time in order for me to get enough slower than light fuel to actually sell an entire fleet ship. I mean, what is this? Is this like a tanker? Is that what you call this? Cargo ship? I'll call it a cargo ship. In order to get an entire cargo load of slower than light fuel sold, it's going to take me about 8 days. 9 days to produce that much. And if I can get 8,000 slower than light fuel in there, and each goes for 16. I'm not doing that math in my head. That's 128 CIS. Sorry, 128K CIS. So That's pretty good. That would like double and a half my net worth. Or my company's worth. So that seems like a pretty good move. And then once I've done that, I could buy new ships. Now, buying new ships is something. I think the pinnacle of this game is like producing your own ships. I'd prefer to just buy ships. So basically, I think the point of that is you have to buy ships for a while. I'm actually going to research that real quick. Okay, so you can buy ship parts, bring them to a ship part, and then have them assembled. But if I have both ships doing this, here's the thing. These ships are basically identical. So if I do one big run, then I could do 256. There's no way that's a coincidence. There's no way that's a coincidence. Like, they made that on purpose. 256. That you with the 2 starter ships, if you do a full cargo run, you can get approximately 256,000 CIS by selling slower than light fuel. There's no way that's a coincidence. So that means most likely the slower than light fuel is, I know I'm being a conspiracy theorist right here, but most likely the slower than light fuel is at a relatively stable price. So that's cool. But yeah, if I just keep doing that, then I can make a lot of money. And I have plenty of, let's see, I've burned through like 5k CIS. I've been playing for 12 hours. So if I'm gonna wait 8 days, that's 16 times 5k, 50k. Yeah, I'll be fine. Well, basically I will make it exactly to the point where I'm ready to go sell the stuff. Then I do have full fuel on both of my ships. Nope. My stream just paused. Let me start that up again. Whatever. Forgot the stream. So I'll just keep clicking it like every 5 minutes and maybe eventually it'll work. So yeah, I'll have just enough money and then I'll come back with a ton of money. As long as I don't do anything totally stupid and the planet doesn't like go to crap. One thing I did want to check was how many experts I have, because since I am a fuel engineer, I have like specialized people, but I forget where to check that. Wait, I can already do the base. Experts, here we go. I have 2 total experts. How do I get more experts? We get a small efficiency gain. Wow, okay. Well, that's not nothing. If we get some more experts in fuel refining, we could accelerate this quite a bit. We can maybe do it sooner than 8 days. We don't need to, and that's probably on purpose. They probably made that on purpose. Again. But I am kind of curious. I want to know how to get experts. Can we get production line? Okay, so they basically, they just naturally occur. if you have lots of people working on a production line for a long time, eventually one of them will become an expert. Cool. Okay, so it seems like I need to just leave this. I received a contractual payment 7 hours ago. I was not awake 7 hours ago. 7 hours ago, I was not awake. What did I get money for? Contracts. Let's see. I mean, I'm happy. I just don't know why. Oh, maybe I'm just getting, maybe I just have a starter income. Fulfilled, closed. View, contract. Okay, these are just missions. So these are rewards for doing the starting missions. So I could probably get some other stuff. Yeah, so I have some notifications here. So if there's any other missions that I can do, probably gonna be a notification. View contract. Status closed. Active. New upkeep phase and closed. 100 STL units have been produced. Okay, so this is basically just seed funding. Tutorial task. Nice. Yeah, so I'm not sure where I would find any other... Oh, here we go. Help. What's this? Yeah, okay, why not earn some more money real quick? If there's any other missions here. Handbook. Ooh, look at this. Oh yeah, I totally just got paid for that. Nice. Okay, so this is the handbook. Tutorials. I already went through all this. This is the wiki. Building costs. Wait, commands list, faction contracts. Oh, okay. Okay, so basically I'll just keep checking my contracts. Okay, I should do these tutorial contracts because that will boost my rewards and reputation. I can disable them, I don't want to do that yet. Editing a okay, creating... So I can create contracts, but I don't really care about that right now. Discord servers. Okay, I think I'm already on both of these. Ooh, the Apex chat server. I'm gonna join this real quick. Okay, you don't have to have a name on this one because it's literally just observation. Copy link, print community tools. Okay, I don't know what the rules are for this server, but I'm guessing you're supposed to put something like your name and then your company. Then maybe your corp. Oh, and ow, shoot, I have a corp now. Universal. Let's go. I gotta update that on my other server profile. Apex chat. Wait, what? Oh wait, no. United Faction Operations. Nice. Okay, cool. Summon those. And then... Ooh, what's the... Oh, this is awesome. Somebody writes news articles. Shop creationist. Oh wait, focus. Okay. Wow. Okay, I do not have time to look through all of this, but there's a lot. So I already found Prune Planner, but I haven't. Apex Mod. What? Okay, I have to see this. Oh, what's the? Oh, a different map. Pretty sure this is in the game. I am right here. UV. I think I'm this. Ben 10. Ben 10 system. Gadawa. Oh, I can go to click my planet. Oh, that takes you to Prune Planner. Nice. Okay, nice. Efficiency factors. Building condition, worker availability. Worker satisfaction. Consumables are used up. Experts. Nice. Headquarters. Pro license. Cool rules. Right, okay, planet governance. And the lore. Ooh. Interesting. Is there a Discord for this specific? No, whatever. Okay, nice. Building recommendations. Refinery extractor collector. Cool. Oh, if I wanted to build a collector, I gotta stay on task with ammonia, but if I did want to build a collector, I would just need BSE and MCG, and then I could get my own ammonia. That'd be pretty sweet. BSE and MCG. Oh wait, what are those? Probably materials. Unit prefabs maybe? No. construction prefabs, construction materials. Basic structural elements are not cheap. So I barely have enough money to fund that. And I'd rather do my full fuel run. Just get some cheap ammonia. Because if I wanted to get 100, if I want to get 80,000, no, 8,000 units, that's 80 times one ammonia. So it's literally just 80 times the cost of ammonia. Which isn't much. So I'd rather just buy ammonia. Yeah, for the moment, I'm just going to buy ammonia. And I don't really care how much mineral construction granulate costs. So production order, commodity exchange. Cool. Keep an eye on the workforce. Why aren't you paying me for any of this stuff? Okay, I'm already doing that. I already have that open over here. And I have enough for 7 days, which is about fine. I should probably get some drinking water and rations. Probably just get, yeah, I should probably get like a set of new supplies, so I'll put in orders for that with the ammonia. Guidelines, okay. Help channel. I think we're gonna get that from comms. Cool, so we've done all the intro stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Oh wait, I can notify all as red, or mark all as red. Yay. Awesome. So let's buy some stuff. At the commodity exchange. How do I put in orders? Let me check commands. CXOS. Well, that doesn't work. I can't do new orders there. Commodity exchange order form, CXPO. Nice. Ticker. Ammonia is AMM. What? Okay, now I'm getting a little annoyed. Now I'm getting a little tilted. Ben 10 station. Alright. Time to go to the help. Oh, you need a warehouse in order to get stuff from the commodity exchange. I think that's what I'm missing. That's what, yeah. I'm looking for something that doesn't exactly exist. So if I go to the local market, I can post an ad. Let's see, they're selling oxygen. Of course they're going to be selling ammonia on my planet, which is even better. Why would I buy ammonia from the commodity exchange anyway? Because I live on a planet where other people are probably collecting ammonia. So that's way easier. So I'll just post an ad. I want AMM. Now I know that if I go over to gases, ammonia goes for 110. So I'll be generous. I'll say 105 for however many I'm going to need, which is, since I can do 80, I need 1 ammonia per, yeah, so I literally just need 80 times whatever, 100. I don't want to do hard math. So 80 currency is CIS. And I do want to make sure I get this. So maybe I'll throw in a little extra. I'll do like 8,600. Perfect. Delivery time needs to be by the time I need more ammonia, which will be 15 hours from now. So yeah, it needs to be in a day. Add duration. Boom. The last one got fulfilled very quickly. And I also got it fulfilled by somebody with an A rating. So I think I'm gonna give it a C or better. Boom. Easy. Easy peasy. So that's me. Oh, people want Gallerite rock locally. Is Gallerite rock going to be a bottleneck for me? Because if I can produce... What was that music? That was creepy. 15 hours, I used 2 Gallerite, or 5 hours I used 2 Gallerite. And I get 9 units, alright, so basically a couple hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours. To get every 3 hours I'm going to be using a Gallerite. I'm producing it slightly faster than I need it, but I don't have enough to sell, so I won't be selling Gallerite. I could sell other things, but I'd rather not. What I will do is stock up on some more stuff for my workers. So I have basic overalls. That will last me for 2 weeks, so that's fine. I will double up on the other stuff, and I will get nice stuff. Yeah, I don't know about any of this stuff. So for now, I'm just going to get more drinking water, more rations. I currently have, yes, I'll get 35 of each. And How much is that supposed to cost? Basic rations is consumables. Consumables basic. Okay, so drinking water goes for 86. 138. Okay, so $28.48 for 35 drinking water. Wait, what did I say? 28.48. I was a little off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do more than that. I don't know why I was off on that. There we go. Should be fine. Well, actually, wait. Not that. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, so 35 drinking water. Delivery time. As long as it's less than 6 days, I'm not worried. I'll call it 5. Don't make him panic. Oh, interesting. So additional days for the ad doesn't add much. It's mostly just the initial cost of the ad. So whatever, I'll put it up for like 3 days. Okay, so that's my drinking water ad. Boom. All right, let's speed through the rest real quick. All right, so 161 basic rations. We need 35 of them. So 4,800. $5,600 roughly. Yeah. Same deal. Okay, and then the last thing will be ammonia. And I thought I already calculated this. Oh no, okay, I already did that. Yeah, done. Boom. Okay, so that's everything I need. I'll have enough ammonia. It'll be delivered to me. I'll be able to produce everything because my workers are good and my resources are good and I have enough money. And I don't know why I'm burning through money. I should probably check my finances. Local market fee. Production fee. Oh yeah, the production fee is very low. Oh, so I don't really know why I burned through all that money. But I'm not seeing it here. Yeah, so maybe that's just some weird stuff. Because I didn't. I thought I lost like $5,000 yesterday, but here in financial overview, it's not showing that. Oh, unless it was the corporation. If I look at corporation finances, there might have been a fee. It's just that it's not showing that. 1,000 shares. So you have Universal. all that stuff looks expensive. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna set this and forget it. I might not play for a little bit, but who knows, maybe I'll think of something I want to do and come back. Thanks for watching. This has been Prosperous Universe.